Hello everyone, Benrix here. Sound test. I hope I'm not too loud. Sounds good, sounds good. Right, if everything is good, everything sounds good. Then you probably saw I made small tests. I've bought me recently the mask of Vendetta. It's my favorite movie. I'm not going to wear it whole stream, but from time to time maybe. Yeah, we'll have camera on the stream. I hope it won't be too long, probably around 2 hours as always, and after 1 hour we'll release the update. Put the mask on. Oh, we have a donation, sorry. Snapple Motion, 10 Canadian, take my money. Thank you very much. Stretch, you're amazing. Thank you very much. All the donations today are going to the people that help with the update, and you can donate through super chat or the link that's in the description. Buyavka donated $3. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. Also, I hope that the donation one is updating. Tell me if the donation goal is updating. Yes, updating. Pausa 5 euro, you are breathtaking. This is a bad reference to the game that flopped very poorly for me. We can talk about it later. Guys, as always, we are going through some of the major changes, then I will talk about the future, upload the update, and we can talk about different stuff. Add like $30 to the donation bar. Looks like that the donation bar is not taking stuff from the super chat. I don't know why. Pausa KFP Schnitzel Arbiter. You're breathtaking. Yeah, that was the one. Kingslayer 5 GPD. Yes, the game is playable again. Thank you, thank you. I hope it will be playable. Guys, I'm not that good at those stuff. Is it now a lot less buggy? What's less buggy? $26 from, let me check, Vedi, like Vendris. Thanks for amazing expansion. Pozdrawiam. Okay, we'll be reading all the donations for now, and then we'll go to the stuff. It's going quite fast. Kingslayer, you popped only right now. Yeah, need to forgive me, I'm not the best streamer ever, so I can be delayed with a lot of stuff. New update is 100% less buggy. Of course, it's less buggy than the beta of the game. Which of NH mods are integrated, or is just the UI change with this update? Only the banner mod from HN is not integrated. Vendris, can you start, please? You're barely a human. Maybe. Captain Clock donated $18. Thank you for all your hard work. I really appreciate everything. Me too. Thank you. Niran donated $5. Thanks for your great work. Best of luck to you. Nopi donated $20. Thank you and the team and the hard work of making Total Warhammer 2 something truly special for many of us. Thank you. That's why I'm doing this, guys. Okay, let's go. My favorite changes are Khalida. Let's go to the Khalida. Online donated $25 through Super Chat. Keep going. Thank you. $69 from Dilando. Nice. Thank you very much. I don't know why donation goal is not updating properly. That's not a good sign, by the way. Donation goal. I don't know if I can manually add stuff to it. No, I cannot. Settings, background, bar thickness, sample goal. Nope. Sadly, I cannot. Stellar Ventures 50. It's Czech Republic. All hail our Chaos God Vendors. Any plans for Wood Elf's new map? Teleports. Dawi underway. Couch. We awesome for Dawi co-op. I don't think it's moddable. Really. We had any more? No. Not for now, at least. I'll be reading Super Chat. Don't worry. Seth from Twitter here. Hey, Seth. I don't know who you are, Seth, but I appreciate it. Panda, $3. Buff Dark Elves. No, Panda, you will cheese them. Some of you that maybe not saw the video that we made with the Great Book of Grudges, Nathan. Khalida have a very cool mechanic that's called Vengeance. It's my favorite thing that we did with this update. Need to read the nations. Going there. Mac with Rose donated €5. Thank you very much. When is update released? When I start playing on violin like a professionalist. Andreas Farsiu 55. It's Norsca money. I don't know the name. Sorry. I know the currency, but I don't know the name of it. Sirius Requiem $5. Is it wrong for me to ship you and grudge text for the best mod for Total Warhammer 2? Thank you. At the time, so you talk about your update. Siler, very good point. I will just stop donation train and go back to the update. Don't mind the light, sorry, because I have the light, normal light right now because we are in my office. Problem is that I need to adjust the light. And tell me how big the camera is. I think it's fine right now. Always I can do like that, of course. I think that's good. I have too much light on myself. I need to get a better lamp. Okay, so Khalida. The change that I like the most with her, by unlocking the technologies, you are spamming powerful legendary lords. Let's just do it. It would be funny if it would break right now. When is it releasing as an update on stream? Partly through the stream. Yeah, it worked. We got a new army to defeat, and important is that each of those spawned lords have different mechanics. They can have like fully stalk army, or like the last one, spawn bats from time to time all over the map. This is a very cool thing, and winning those give you vengeance points, and vengeance points are giving some cool bonuses to Khalida, and they scale to max 12. You can have 15 of points. And if you don't want to just buff Khalida, you can spend those on her unique technologies. Important thing also is that with this final update, we added more effects to Khalida Vengeance, so it's not only her, it's also campaign movement range and income from sacking settlement. That's all for the Khalida. Let's go for Settra the Imperishable. And I will show you a very cool thing that Creative Assembly did with this update that I don't think no one saw, really, because only modders were using it.
All vampires.
Henry has only one king.
Let's come in, let's go. I'll be reading all the donations. Do you watch Legends of Total War? Yes, I watched him, but very rarely. I like the person, I don't like cheesing. We talked much more in the past, but we talk from time to time with Legend. Settra have Divine Riches, so from battles he can get to max 25 Divine Riches that you can spend on his massive new technology tree that is about conquering other factions. You get more money from it, but you also get less diplomacy with the set faction, because Settra rules. Other thing is that each unit group he can grant a special ability, and those abilities are giving some very cool stuff. And as you can see, by hovering on the technology, you can see an ability right now. This is a change that Creative Assembly did, and no one noticed it besides modders, because only modders are giving abilities to technologies. This is very cool thing, because previously we had to make short description what this ability will be doing for the unit. Now you don't need to do it, you just have it, and that's very, very, very cool. And those are not working. Oh, those are working, just too stressed out, you know, because I was working all day on stuff to finish. This is a cool thing. Everything is very viable. You can see anything. Also, very cool thing, thanks to Drunk Flamingo, we have new pulled resources in technology right now, because in the game you can have only one resource on this map, you know, when you are starting the game, but you can have them also in technology tree. What's the clan Pestilens? Okay, let's go with the donation reading. Sergio Boyon, 100 rubies. You are the best from Kislev, Russia, with love. Thank you very much. SFO Found donated $50. Thank you. Heraclit from Ephes donated $10. Thank you for your great work. I'm a great fan from Quebec. I never been in Canada. Would love to go there somewhere. There. Sirius. No, Sirius, we were reading you. And we had Nopo, $20. Yeah, I was reading this one, so thank you very much. Thanks everyone for donations. Khalida gets vengeance. Oh, let me just ease a little bit because I'm reading stuff too fast and you cannot understand me. If there will be a moment that I will be speaking too fast or anything, just let me know. I tend to speak much too fast when I get excited stuff. Nathan is asking when we are going to play. Nathan, I don't know really. I want to take a little break after this and updating all the submods. But we shall see. Big change with this update. It was also with the previous update. If you have some information on the, let's say, Settra, you have Divine Riches of Settra here in Faction Effects, and you don't know what is it, you just look on the left side. Divine Riches of Settra. Win battles to gain long lost relics, etc., etc. And all SFO, all factions that have unique mechanics have that. For example, Sisters of Twilight also have it. Seasons of War and Seasons, things like that. All those things are on the left in the race attributes, so it's worth reading them before picking a legendary lord you want to play. Khatep have those, Arkhan have those, etc. We will with, yeah, we can go with Arkhan. Ginger Bandit donated $20. Thank you very much. Ooh, Ryan Gorel, $50. Thank you, sir. I also love this mob. Also love or loved? You don't know. You don't love it anymore. What did I do wrong? That you were not loving it anymore. If you were a chaos cultist, which god would you worship?
Unstable with its
Nurgle, I think, because it's the painless god. It's the best thing. Biggest change to Arkhan is that he's like a full vampire now, so have vampire corruption, a proper vampire corruption with the buildings. New building chain with ghosts, so he have Mortis Engine, Hex Wraith and Cairn Wraith units, and also received Crypt Horrors. Cool thing is that when he in campaign you find ancient pyramids, you can defile them, and this unlocks technologies that if you have all 6 of them, you can pick one of 2 or one from each of those groups. So let's say Undead Sentries, cash attrition to enemy within your own territory, or give Gaze of Nagash a bound spell. So small bits, cool stuff. He also have a unique stance that's called Corrupted Dynasties, and I can show you how it works. Oh, damn it. We will need to wait one turn. Was there a lot of changes to Tomb King's unit balance? Yeah, quite a lot. And you can read all of those in the changelog.
The heat is irrelevant.
After all religion banners, Tomb Kings doesn't have banners. We didn't have time to release the banners with this update, sorry. Sirius, $2. Someone give Nathan a hug, he's kinda salty. Nathan's always salty. Beishan donated $10. Let's go. Yeah, we're going, we're very good. And look what happens. Boom! You have a free Wit Knight! Woohoo! It's free, it's totally free, it doesn't have the generation or anything. And it's here. It's unique Arkhan stance, so you can always summon this cool guy. Arkhan needs love, okay? When Grom was having such big buffs that his goblins killing dragons, that I figured out that some cool bonuses are needed. And the last one to show is Khatep, and we are done with the Tomb Kings. And then we go to the Skaven. Oh, we have big donations. Sister's cousin. Appreciate all your hard work enriching this game. Enriching, such a lovely word in English. Thank you very much. Voodoo donated $50. Thank you for your hard work. Been playing this game for 4 years and always appreciate the amazing job you guys are doing. Can't wait for the release. Took a day off for this. Thanks. Good that it didn't end like with Cyberpunk, you know, when people were taking free time and game was not released. Let's show Khatep. The Sisters of Twilight and the legendary hero Ariel get some skill changes balance compared to vanilla. Yes, Neveko, a lot of those. Remember that SFO have some standards, like all lords have more skills, like all buildings have new effects. So when the faction is added or character is added to the game, we need to add those so they are on par with the rest. I don't want like one faction to be on the back. I always add things like that. I can't play it for some reason, it always crashes. Thomas, it's not released yet. Wait 22 hours for update.
Oh,
End the stream. Shagon, I can end the stream and not release if you want. If you really want, I can not release it and we just end stream right now. Khatep have very cool thing because he virtually doesn't have any campaign effects. You need to pick them. And every 40 turns you can pick those effects and they have very cool different stuff. Let's take this one. I won't spoil anything, so you will just go and see, because as you will see here, you have nothing. You have only mortuary cult items cost reduction. That's all that he have. In mortuary cult you have new tabs. You can summon a new wind ability. Army ability, sorry. You can buy canopic jars. No other Tomb Kings have it. You can insta replenish your units or increase their movement by a lot. And he also have technology free. As Khatep and Khalida doesn't have access to landmarks from the new Legion units are added, they are added in the technology tree. And through unlocking them in technology tree, you can then get them in the game. Reach T5302 donated $50. Been waiting for this excellent work. Thank you very much. I hope you will like it. Very important thing that is not added for all factions, but will be added to all factions. Their Vortex campaign will be added to Mortal Empire. So Tomb Kings have a final battle and they get some cool rewards for it, and to get them in Mortal Empires you need to do a specific things. You don't have a final battle, but you need to do a specific thing. So let's say for Khatep you need to occupy Nagarond to level 5 and you will get those cool rewards. Those are faction wide and they stay with Khatep. And each Norsca help me. Tomb King's Legendary Lord have different final rewards. Because the thing that I really like with Vortex campaign, I tend to play more Vortex than Mortal Empires, because you have those final rewards that are cool. In most cases they are not cool, they are quite sad in vanilla, like +10. Grom is getting, I don't want to lie, in vanilla Grom for killing Elfarion he's getting +10 missile resistance against High Elves, and that's all. So yeah, it's quite sad thing. So there are cool endgame rewards. You don't need to play, but if you play using them, it can be fun. Like the things that will be added in the later updates, not this one. You will be able to use Tsarkan abilities as Snitch in Mortal Empires, not only Vortex, etc. Okay. What do we have here? Skozu donated $50 through Super Chat. Thank you very much. Isn't the Arkhan final reward missing? Jose Mendes. Final rewards are not seen in Vortex campaign because you get them from the final battle. But in Mortal Empires there is no final battle, so you get them through technology. I will show you the Arkhan one. I am supreme. They made Tyrion voice much quiet. I am the prince and the emperor. Will the mods that used to be compatible with the old version of SFO also be compatible with the new version? How can I know? I didn't make those. But I'm sure not. Only the basic mods. Venris pinned a message about mod release. Mod will be released when it will be ready.
The world resides in turmoil.
Blasphemy, $1.57. When will it death for Total War Warhammer 3? I think if I would be working in Creative Assembly, we won't get those things. Arkhan, as you see, we are in a Molar Empires, so his reward is here. This is an Arkhan final reward. Oh, $75, I saw it right. Nerdlord, $75. First of all, great work from you and your team, sir. Welcome. Overall, what's your favorite Skaven clan? My personal is Skyr. I will show you what's my favorite clan. This is my favorite clan. Wait for the camera. Come on, camera. Zoom. I don't want to zoom in. Strange. But it's a quick. It's a tabletop quick hate taker. Maybe I'll do it slower. Damn it. Come on, quick. It's the worst stream ever. Don't know why it's not zooming in. But yeah, Clan Wars, definitely Clan Wars. I really like Clan Wars. Okay guys, I think we are done with the Tomb Kings. Alvin Dingles, sorry for raping your name. $10. Thank you for all your hard work. This is least I can do to help. Much appreciated. I appreciate it also, because if not a donation, we would not be here. Thanks to all of you, I can mod full time. Let's go for the Skaven. Much less to show for the Skaven. Pestilens. Someone wanted to see Pestilens. Quick is too stealthy. Quick is not as stealthy as Snitch, let's say. He's very not stealthy, I will even say. Where are my greenskin cheerleaders, Venris? It's became a meme, thanks to Nathan. Babunicus. Quick was also my first campaign in Warhammer 2. As you see, if you play as Skrulk, you get this new resource on the top, and it maximizes to 25. And with each level you get better and better bonuses, and those bonuses give some cool stuff also, because if you go to the technology tree, you also have it here. It's generated from own plagued armies and provinces. Important thing, whole province need to be plagued. Cool UI made by HN. First one will lower your pox samples used per turn by -1. Yes, sadly, it lowers by -1 per turn, so you can't get it always to 25, but also unlock 3 cool trees that give you also a nice things. And if you unlock all of them, you get to the very last one, and it's the Vile-Tiled Combs, and increase the plague duration and chance of spreading by 25%. You have no penalty from presence or lack of corruption. And casualty replenishment rate for wild characters is plus 100%. And attrition when others, so you don't get siege attrition. I think it's a cool thing. And one of the final ones, like the final blessing, is that the plague units cannot die for 200 seconds when the battle starts. This is also cool, so you can just suicide them. And with more box samples, they will replenish faster. Scroll didn't need that much work because he got plagues recently added by CA, so we thought that not that much is needed. Let's go with Trench right now.
Sweat Muscat's bravery!
We had donations. Damien Mendley donated 10 bucks through Super Chat. Keep up the good work, my dude. I like when someone says my dude. Some new things about Dark Elves or Empire. Empire won't get any update in SFO. They got a lot of stuff. This is a faction that's finished. No, I'm not going to add anything to them for ages, since until Warhammer 3, really. Dark Elves and High Elves are next update. Nothing more for the Empire. Each time we ask for a release time, plus 5 minutes are added to it. Yes. If you did not know, yes. Tretch Craventail, probably the worst character in Warhammer 2. Tic-Tac-Toe is maybe worse, but about Tretch. First of all, he gets a second legendary lord. You start with him. Richter's Sliced Blade. Crack. You need, and he has own unique tree, own unique item that I don't know why I have such an icon. I need to change it. Own trait. And going to Tretch. With each 5 upgrades, his levels, he gets new cool faction-wide skills. You can pick only 1 of 2 from each group. In his technology tree, for taking specific settlements, for specific factions, he can buff his Storm Vermin, because Command Rictus is all about Storm Vermin. And having everything from set group, so this is I don't remember, this one is, yeah, this is from the new world, this is from the old world. You get things like Ability Way of Rictus. This is a cool thing because you get more leadership and health, less the units more leadership and speed, less your units health have. And second one is upkeep reduction on your own territories and campaign movement range plus 25% for armies. Will the Dowry get some love? No. Dwarves already have update in SFO. The factions that didn't get update in SFO right now are only Dark Elves, High Elves, and Vampire Counts. All the rest received what they want, what they needed. So no changes planned. Oh, also we have a new unit that's Rictus Storm Vermin, barracks on level 4. Give you special Storm Vermin that are more numerous. Like there are 150 and normal one are 120. So nothing new for dwarves. If only things that small things. Stone Mountain 778, $5. How is Vampire Coast in SFO best played? It's your preference. I like this faction, by the way. Nerfing Tretch, even through that, then vanilla would be pretty fun, TBH. Thanks for your work. Oliver Wade, 30 pounds. Shout out for Sam Berry, the barest boy in all the land by Sigmar. I don't know who Sam Berry is. What about Bretonia? Bretonia also received an update in SFO already. I know that some of you are new, but really we have covered almost all factions with the major rewards. We don't need to add things to bloat them. Skaven received stuff because their basic factions were shit. The difficulty for SFO 1 lower than you're playing on vanilla. Wasn't there a change to Chaos starting position? Will this work in co-op? Marcus Smith, I don't know. You need to check. We are not making things compatible for co-op because the game itself is not working properly in co-op. So sorry about that. Clan Quick have a new tab on the right side. I really like using Mortuary Cult tab because it's very clear, but you can use it only for one faction in a set culture. For killing legendary lords, he gets Quick's O. How are we spell it? And also from his trophy heads, so those that he have on back. If I were able to maybe show it right now, please. Those that he have on back, can see those? You can get them in game. And they will generate O that you can use for permanent upgrades for warlords, runners, or things like war cries, and war cries work like rights. So they have a duration and set cost. Yeah, that's all for quick. I know we're going quite fast. Can you guys fix the Bretonia event with -20 control that doesn't go when you raise the Griskin settlement? You didn't play it SFO. I'll just say that. You didn't play SFO. It's fully noticeable. Put your hands behind it, please. Oh, put your hands behind it, and then it should work. Yeah. That's how it should go work. Come on, come on. Yeah. And it's working. Smart boy. Quick. Yes, yes. I don't have light. I will need to go with the light. Oh, shit. This is the worst stream ever, really. Yeah, a little bit better light. Quick. I have also Belgar and my favorite Space Marine. I can show them later. Ernest Jimenez donated $10. The Great Hornet Rat approves. Yes, yes, bring destruction to our human things, my dude. I like Skaven language. Bretonia. Someone asked about Bretonia. Let me show you what's for the Bretonia.
Strength and honor.
Because we really have covered all the factions during those years. We're doing it much faster than we were doing at the beginning because we have better models right now, but overall, Archangel Reed, $50. What a beautiful model, thank you. Yeah, it's one of my favorite. And you're strangely good at Skavenish. Yes, yes. You didn't cover Empire. I didn't cover Empire. Really? Really? Do I need to show you what's new in SFO for the Empire?
Greetings to you, my lord.
Bretonia, first of all, when you summon Green Knight, you have 30 points to pick, and he have whole skill tree. Second, you have errantry wars. Each of your lord can be sent to an errantry, to a normal errantry and a grand errantry, and it spawn enemy army near you that you need to fight to win to get the blessing from the lady. Second thing, if you don't have a Green Knight, he will be summoned to your armies when you are defending. Very cool thing. Each legendary lord have different special building that give faction-wide bonuses that can stack. Each legendary lord start with their own army ability. Lion of Bretonia is the ability of Lewin. It's map-wide, and this ability can be changed in his special tech tree on the right. Bretonia was not covered in SFO. Also, the technology tree have like 10 more techs. And more stuff like new building with a Chapel of the Lady. In the small settlement you have outlaw camp, so like Robin Hood. And in the big settlements you can have chapels for the knights chapels. So Chapel of Errantry and Chapel of Nobility that give bonuses to units recruited in that province. Yes, Bretonia was never covered in SFO. Oh, they also have a new legendary hero. That's called, and it's a first and only Lost Suns. It's a 6 units hero squad. Thank you. Nothing was added. And Empire, each of the Empire have different decrees that they can reinstate on their Empire.
Yes.
Also, shit ton of new units and buildings and other mechanics. Ryan, $50, you're amazing. Thank you very much. Sorry. Matthias Charter donated 10 Canadian. I'm new to SFO. I looked around but couldn't find it. What are the changes to the dragons that SFO does? I play Imric a lot. Dragons are best in SFO. That I can just say. They are very, 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 very strong. Okay. We had Skaven, we had Tomb Kings. Let's go with Wood Elves. Orion first. And after this I can show you what's not added to the Empire or the Dawi. Yeah, I'm not sassy or anything, but I get that some people are new and think that only the new factions are covered. No, we are covering all the factions. First thing that we were doing when game was Warhammer 2 was released, we started to buff all the Warhammer 1 factions with mechanics, so they will be on par with Warhammer 2, etc. Then CE started to release DLCs that had much better mechanics and ideas, so we also needed to get all the rest of the factions to their level, and this is the thing that we are doing right now with the Skaven, for example, and not many factions are missing those stuff, but we will talk about it later during the stream. Orion, biggest change, new technology tree, dedicated to Oak of Ages. While you upgrade Oak of Ages, you get new stuff from the tree. And all Wood Elves have Weight Stones. Weight Stones are generated different for each legendary lord. For Orion is from characters. And characters have it here. The Blessings of Morai Hek, Blessings of Hekarti, Blessings of Isha, Blessing of Adayoth, and Blessing of Kurnos. And each of those generate you Weight Stones. We did not make any new mechanics to the Wood Elves. Why? Because Wood Elves had a major rework almost a year ago in SFO. We just moved some of their mechanics. Also, all Wood Elves have seasons. You can also see season. This is a season of spring, and it have different effects. Like for example, Orion have no upkeep. This is a big change because Orion have a lot of upkeep normally. So this is what Orion received. £5. Nathan Cohen, can you make Grimgor the best, as in the strongest Footlord at least? Also love your mod. Grimgor is the best Footlord in mod, I think, right now. He even have a mechanic in SFO. Grimgor is the best. So every 5 levels, Grimgor is getting faction-like bonuses because he's that good. It's a cool mechanic. Durthu have Oakenheart. Pokenheart. This is a mistake. I will fix it in a minute. While you're watching, I will be modding. Oakenheart. Frontent. It's always the same. There's always some small mistakes. I will show you later how much text were done for this update. This is quite amazing. How much was done. Oakenheart. Okay, this is fixed. And I remember the Rick had wrong icon. Rick Crook. Weapon. Item weapon, yeah. Key. Rick. Rick. 6 character skill effects. for donation, by the way. Grumbling, oh, Longbird, $3. Buy my bed, you're best Umgi I have ever known. I would even say that you're as good as a Dawi. Keep your good work, but wait a minute. No others for the proud Dawi in the future. This is grudge. What can I say? Need to check something. Sure. Durfu received the old SFO Geomantic Web mechanic. So, while building a special building chain, ward roots, he can upgrade his edicts to level 5. They are very powerful and have faction right bonuses. And the second one, that he's a protector of the oaks. That's why his name Oakenheart, and that he have special Athelloren map with bonuses, and getting all of those bonuses you can just go on a war with a ward. Also he has several new units, unique only to him. They are based on Sylvanas from Age of Sigmar. I know, but they are in the lore, but they will just never tabletop in the end times. And that would be all for him. I know that I'm rushing a little bit, sorry, but I want to be sure that I don't want to delay this update more, and I want to show you some stuff and just talk about stuff. What changes were for the Drycha? Showing you in a minute. Let's just go here. Character skills. I'm modding on the side. Maras. No. Character skills. Conference. I'm getting back to you. Yeah, okay. Was not sure about one thing in terms of tables. I'm quite crazy if I can say so about some table stuff. And this is new to the clan. Actually, nope. They don't need help. Alexander Armor, $5. Don't listen to haters, Venris. Love all the hard work you and your team does. Thank you very much. I hear that Bretonnian is an update. No, please no. Drycha have a new technology 3, very cool UI by the way, that if you unlock all of those, you get to the merciless vengeance of Drycha. And all your characters get Doom and Darkness, and also Cause Fear. And also, Drycha can get final rewards as all Wood Elves getting if you protect the Oak of Ages. It's a very hard battle for the protection of the Oak. And besides that, Drycha only received a new unit that's bow dryads. Where are the malevolent dryads with bows. This is like an only change for them because she didn't need anything. She received new skills, same as sisters. She have a new branch here. It's Hatred for Elvenkin. Then it's Bewitched Spirit and Wrath of the Forest with some cool faction light stuff. And let's go to the sisters. Also, Drycha have a free raiding stance, and that's how she generate waystones. Darren got 50 euro. Thanks for everything. Thank you very much. Ty donated $15. Also, thank you. Abject Testament, £5. Haven is my name is Samberry. Thanks for SFO. I'll help me a lot during lockdown as a Mountain Dew. Enemies were getting tiresome. Oh, Sam, sorry. We were talking on the Discord, I remember right now. Yeah. Sarpier donated $5 for Super Chat. Thank you. And Sirius Reckon $3. What's your favorite part of the modding process? When things are working. Yeah, I would like when things are just working.
The sanctity of life.
The thrill of bloodshed.
I see that this has to be changed here. So because sisters get 2 new units, not 1. Sisters units, but Wolves Hunters and Heralds of Tallinn. Okay, let's go to the sisters. Eric Jensen, $20. Thanks for all hard work you and your team do. Thank you very much. I don't know why it did not show here. I think we already got a goal for this update. Is it possible to confederate Tomb King's factions in SFO? No. Same as vanilla. I was not changing it. Empire and Bretonia are in dire need of updates from SFO. Yes. Yes, they are in dire need. That's... You know what?
It is as our mistress says.
That's how they are in the dire need.
The weave here is dangerously out
That
of
much.
balance.
Yet there is much prey. Glorious.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy Bretonia and Empire never get anything. All factions have final words. Most factions have in the next update. All factions will have. We just didn't have time. So about the sisters have midwinter rights. So when there's a winter, you can enable those rights on the normal prices, and they have those cool faction right effects for 15 turns. Sisters generate waystones for battles, and sisters have also 2 new units. It's Heralds of Tallinn. This is a Warhawk unit, and the second unit is Wolves Champions. And Wolves Champions can be unlocked through technology free. It's on the middle. Wolves Champions. Besides that, I made only very small tweaks to Forge of Dave. Very cool thing is that when you doesn't have an item, you remember that in vanilla it was something like for 5 turns your units have 5 more armor, faction wide. I was like, sorry, but no. That's why I buffed it, and the duration and the effects are doubled, much better. Besides that, no bigger changes to the sisters. They received a few new skills. So first one, enemy army's missile resistance is lowered. You have immune to attrition and more leadership for sisters. You have more armor when defending and more damage when attacking the sisters. You have more movement and chance to wound aggressors. So I think it's a cool thing. And Loek's gift, its enemy range lowered by 10. Enemy armies in region. And ambush defense chance by 25% for all characters in province. So if you take this, you can lower enemy range, and also it's very hard to ambush all your characters in a set province. Very small changes to the officers for all high elves, the wood elves, and also they don't get new technologies free because they don't need it. Let's not go bloat way. Yeah, that would be all. I need to take this mask off because it's hot as hell in it. Summer, $5. First, thank you and the team for your hard work. And also, what 2 factions you hope will be in the next DLC? I don't like to make predictions, but I have a little hope for Beastmen. James Salvatore, 20, it's from Denmark, I think. Sims of the Lady, buff Dowie. We are not buffing Dowie. The things that are not added for the Empire I will show you right now. First of the Volkmar have unique unit, Army of Sigmar.
Bring me to my men.
Calfrans starts with elite units. Let's go to the Calfrans. Nerf Beastmen, Nerf Beastmen. We had to make a lot of rework to the Beastmen, sadly, because one of the systems that Beastmen were based on was removed. It was Amber. It was just different name for the Beastmen, and I had to make some shenanigans to make them work. It made me quite sad because I liked this mechanic. Beastmen and Lizardmen? Really? We don't need more Lizardmen DLCs. Same as we don't need more Skaven DLCs. Brumal, $5. Thank you for your hard work. When does the update go live? Very soon. Did someone say Beastman? Mark Illick, $10. Great work on the mod. Great angry stream. Why it's angry stream? It's not an angry stream. Do I sound angry? If I sound angry, then sorry. Really. All Empire Legendary Lords have decrease, and you can spend this useless prestige that is in vanilla on decrease, and on decrease are 10 turns bonuses that gives you some cool faction-wide bonuses, and for Calfrans they are economy, military and diplomacy. By lowering diplomacy with a set factions, he can increase all his stats with a set all his stats that way. And military are buff for military, economy are some small bits for military, but you can stack those and have cool stuff. And as you can see, Calfrans also starts with quite a huge army. He have new skills, whole Empire technology is different. We have gods, monsters, and Ubisoft. I'm joking, of course. We don't have Ubisoft, but we have gods and monsters. I saw something that I need to change a little bit, so a moment. It was minus 50. Yeah, it was a little bit too much. Calfrans, Retro Carl. France, Bretonia. 25 maybe a little bit too much. Yeah. Who's the next faction you want to see that doesn't have any changes? I know who we can go. Let's go Chaos. And Zigwald.
I am Slanesh's scion.
Zigwald. Prince of Nothingness. Remember that in vanilla, at least, in Twisted and the Twilight, elf archers on eagles, they had Kurnos ability, which was the devastating, in my opinion. Do have it in SFO. They have it in SFO, but it's much weaker. Norsca, we forgot about Norsca. God damn it! By the Chaos Gods. Yeah, we forgot about Norsca. I'm sorry, guys. Matthias Carter, 5 Canadian. It's a salty stream. It's not a salty stream.
The Dark Prince desires.
Where should we go? So, if you start with Chaos, you can pick where you want to go. Wulfric is sad now? Wulfric is not sad. Let's go to Western Lustria. As you teleport and you have a harder access to all the new all the quest items, you get small bonuses. So Western Lustria, more movement speed and movement range and campaign line of sight, because Lustria is a shit call. Lothren, Ulfwan, because Ulfwan is not that far away, you get a small bonuses to income. Araby, it's quite far away, so you get Horde Growth, very important thing for the Chaos Warriors. And Northern Old World, so you stay here, just Hero and Lord recruitment capacity. Let's go to the Lustria. Boom. And you're starting your campaign here. And have fun! With an entirely different starting position. I love Chaos technology, by the way. It's the first custom UI we made for the technology. I love this shit. Wulfric! Let's go with Wulfric, because we forgot about Wulfric. Wulfric, and we will talk like 10, max 15 minutes about future stuff and release the update.
My challenge?
Wulfric have Eternal Challenger thing. What is the no walls trait? It's a skill, not a trait. It lowers holdout time for the enemy, so it's easier to attack walls as Wood Elves, because Wood Elves doesn't have normal artillery. Stop fucking whining. Who's whining? Please don't use such words in chat. Show us Dowie for the new players. Ah, okay, I will show them. But after I show Norsca and talk about the future. High Elves are the most boring faction in SFO. Yes, I agree.
Glory to you,
High Elves and Dark Elves are a faction that's getting rework, because yeah, they are the most boring factions. Of course, if you're not counting Elfarian, because Elfarian is quite cool, because he has mechanic. But overall, yeah, I think that the High Elves and Dark Elves are the worst, the basic ones, the basic lords, not the DLC ones, only those that doesn't have mechanics are the worst faction in SFO, and also in Vanilla, because they're bored as fuck. Even the Lizardmen are a little better. But Norsca, first of all, total rework of God's effects, not showing them, but they are cool. And the thing that they are unlock, if you go with a specific god, you are unlocking something like Scrap that Greenskin had. So each unit type have different cool upgrades for the gods. And different groups of units have different effects. Not going to show them all, but they are there. Eternal Challenger, what does it mean? Wulfric can challenge enemy legendary lords. I won't show it because we nerfed it a little bit, so you can start getting those only at turn 5 and only if you are at war with a set settlement as set legendary lord. I need to add it, by the way, to the text. Summer, $2. Can the relocation work with Chaos, Co-op or Submod? I don't know. I said we are not balancing mod for the co-op because base game really doesn't work with co-op. Most stuff that you have as single player won't work in the co-op, so I can't tell, really. I can't tell. There's also not a way to adjust stuff for the co-op in terms of script and tables. For defeating legendary lords, if you install them in a very cool way, all the texts were right by hand. You get a new tab. That's what I was saying. I like this use this tab a lot. You have permanent upgrade to Wulfric. One of the coolest upgrades is that you get a Marauder champions for free in every of the Wulfric's battle. You can have some cool buffs for the Norscans and overall faction, but you need to kill legendary lords for it, that you installed first. I will update the text here, by the way, because I think it needs a little update. Wulfric has to be at war with specific faction legendary lord to insult them. Okay, it's done. Other changes, very small bits. I'll be reading in a minute. Maybe not as small, but I like this change. I wanted it to be done for ages, I would say, because Norsca have big problems with slots. They cannot occupy a whole map and always had problems with slots. So all Marauder units were moved to the slots, to the main chain. They don't have a recruitment building, and Norsca overall have only 2 recruitment buildings right now. So one for monsters and 1 for big monsters. This is the building that you can build only if you defeat Archaon. By the way, rewards for beating Archaon and not beating Archaon were changed, and all the old buildings were changed to unit capacity increases and some things like buff for the damage, upkeep reduction for those units, etc. So a lot of cool choices, and you don't need to struggle with building slots as Norsca anymore. All the monster hunts have their items adjusted and have very small but faction-wide bonuses. So they are, hunting is more rewarding, because in base game it was not worth the effort, in my opinion. No changes to technology 3, it's quite nice. As I was always saying, no bloat not needed. Also I forgot when we were talking about Tomb Kings. Tomb Kings have a new legendary lords, they're dynasty lords on the top bar, and have a new generic lord. Same with the Norscans, they have 2 new generic lords, it's Marauder Pathfinder and Female Megger. Female Megger is a dual caster lord, and Marauder Pathfinder is a range lord with some cool abilities for your monsters. Also a very cool UI thing that we did. I'm very happy with this. To not have problems what lord is what, we made that all Marauder chieftains have helmets. You can see they have helmets, and Pathfinders doesn't have helmets. So it would be easy to recognize which lord is which. Okay, let's go to Throg. Some donations. Silly Ventures, 50 check. With Wulfric the Wanderer, with the Horde mechanics, and I lose the Iron Drake Fort, my only city, do I lose the game, or am I free to wander? You are free to wander. You are losing the game only if your last lord is dying in the game. And yes, Wulfric have a ship mechanic, same as Vampire Coast, always have it. In SFO he have it since Vampire Coast release, so I'm just not talking about things like that. Wow, Peso, 100 sec through Super Chat, heart. Thank you very much. Yuri van der Svan donated 10 euro. Thank you very much. Sentries donated 5 through Super Chat, $5, thank you. Stedman Wheels donated $10 through Super Chat. You're amazing. What faction is the DLC the most in your opinion, and what thing not in the game should be added with the DLC? Oh my, this is a hard question. This is a very hard question. I will think about it in a minute. Hirathir donated $10. Thanks for all the hard work. Thank you very much. Oh my god. I don't know, really. I think the Beastmen need the most work right now in terms of DLC. I hate what they did with the Empire Rework, by the way. I made a huge video about it and how we changed those units, because all the Electorcon units in SFO are changed. They have new look, role, abilities, everything. I really wanted rights for all the faction, but it's not gonna happen probably. Oh, let's go with the Frog. The Frog have 3 units. Also forgot to say that Wulfric have 3 units, new units. You have a change log, guys. You will experience all of those things by yourself. Let's go with the Frog. Frog have new units. That name is Norscan Bile Trolls. All his trolls are recruited at the outpost. At outpost, as you can see on the right side of the outpost. He also have a vile intellect thing, so each time he attacks someone, he will get a mission against that culture, like for example win 10 times against Dawi, and if you do it, you will unlock a specific cool technology against Dawi, and you can just get it. Yeah. So each specific culture you fight, Trog learns about them and can fight better. I don't think there's much more. I think I talk about everything that Norsca have in Wulfric section. Yeah, okay, that would be all. Are Beastmen fixed? Are they okay to play in the first release? Yes, everything. Jolex, we are never releasing the mod when it's not ready. We always release it in a moment when everything is working. I would never release a mod with saying like, guys, you can play, but one faction is not done, or the DLC part is not done. No. We play when mod is ready, when ready, not like it's other Project Red with Cyberpunk. Ben Taylor, 5 euro. Hi Venris, any plans to vary army sizes? Use skill points to give army slots, for example. There's no way to do such things, Ben. You cannot increase the army sizes. It's an engine limitation. Did Joe work on this project as well? Who is Joe? Angry Joe? Like Angry Joe? By the way, I had a very little talk with Angry Joe, and Dell, one of his workers, is very huge fan of SFO. Joe Mama. I don't know who's Joe Mama. I don't get those English references sometimes. Polish Band Club. Venris burned Cyberpunk. Yes, I burned Cyberpunk. I think that this game is fantastic. I'm sure it is, but it's not working. It's not a game that should be released. That's why SFO updates takes time. I agree. Sometimes it takes too much time, but we do it on purpose because we want to release something working. Also, there was a renovation. Thanks, I have an office. I can talk to you right now. Normal voice, not harsh voices like last time, because wife was sleeping right next to me. And Christmas was there. Eltharion the Grimhammer. Who is Joe's mama? We say mama in Poland. It just works. Nathan, it just works. I played Fallout 76 recently, like 3 months ago, because it was like $10 or something, even less, I think, and I quite enjoy it. I have to say, I quite enjoy it. It's not as bad, because they are fixing it, and I'm sure Cyberpunk will be the same thing. When they fixed it, I will enjoy the game. So the mod will be released now. Renovation was successful. Yes, renovation was successful. Future plans. Okay, let's talk about future plans, and we can release the mod. Can you nerf Kazrak pretty, please? No. No. Rejected. Rejected. Beastman won't be nerfed. Rejected. Let's go with Arkvillain. So, next update, I estimate to be released in 2-3 months, max. It has to be before the next DLC. It will focus on High Elves and Dark Elves, and give Legendary Lord mechanics to some of the factions. The factions on the list right now are Lizardmen, so Mazda Mundi, Kroga, Tic-Tac-Toe. They will be getting their Legendary Lord mechanics, similar like Skaven just received. As you saw, Skaven as a faction doesn't have any changes in this update, but some of the Legendary Lords have. And that will be the purpose of the next update. Not a full rework, but adjustments same as were for the Norsca and the Tomb Kings, for the High Elves and the Dark Elves, Legendary Lord mechanics for the Dark Elves and the High Elves, and the Lizardmen for now. I hope to cover it with more factions, because until the end of the game, so Warhammer 2, I want to have 2 more updates on. So this one, and the last one, covering all the missing bits, but we really gonna see how it ends. Yes, and also I think that we sadly were able to finish with this update, and I'm uber happy with it, is the dynamic difficulty. Drunk Flamingo, our court modder, I would say, in terms of script, had a fantastic idea that's working, that AI will be starting with 0 cheats. Because you know, in vanilla AI have a lot of cheats. We have those cheats in a different way in SFO, that AI is not getting free units, but free way to get them, but you still need to pay for them. I know it's complicated how I say, but what's the idea with dynamic difficulty? So all AI factions will be starting with 0 bonuses, and as long as players do not attack them, so don't win against them, don't take their settlements, don't make agent actions, they will have very slowly scaling up bonuses, and those bonuses will have a cap. For example, building construction reduction will be lowering for them each 5 turns by 1% to maximum 25. Yeah, quite understandable. Those economy stuff will be as long as you do not attack them. Moment you start to attack them, they will be losing for each action you do against them. Those bonuses will be lowered by the same amount they were getting it. So, as we were talking 1% per tick, I will say, they will be losing 1% per tick. So, each lost battle, each lost settlement, etc. to 0 again. And then, if for 5 turns you won't attack them, they will be getting up again. But if you're attacking them, AI will be getting a little bonuses to their things like Lord recruitment rank, their XP per turn, very little stats. And again, if you do not attack them, those will be getting lower to 0. Why this change? Because right now in the game, AI is just starting with the flat bonuses right away, and there's always a moment when player, like you, let's say this is player, this is AI, and AI is starting with some advantages, and player will always get to the point when his advantages are bigger because you're smarter, you know how to combine stuff. And idea is that everyone starts on the same level and you go that way. And depending what you do against AI, it will be dynamically changing. How do you like this idea? Is there a cap? Yes, for all those bonuses there will be a cap. We had some donations. Anton believes so donated 500 ruby. Hey Venris, thanks for keeping the motto alive. Keep up, we are with you, mate. PS, looks like donation bar counts dollars currency on. Yeah, I don't know why. I need to check it in Streamlabs. Macallan donated $100. Keep up the great work. Woo! Thank you, Macallan. Rack donated 50 check. I was thinking about playing SFO. I have 1000 hours in vanilla. Much difference the game will be for me. A lot. It will be entirely different game. And so I always encourage people to play vanilla first, because SFO is a different game. You need to learn to it. But if you know vanilla, you will find yourself after quite some time. Trey donated $1.65. Thank you very much. Ben Taylor donated €5 for the super chat. Hi Veris, and plans to vary army sizes. Use skill points to give army slots, for example. Oh yeah, we were talking about it. No way to change the army sizes. By the way, there is a bug in a current game. As you see, Durtu doesn't have sword. And he have it on a specific angle or something. Oh yes, he have it. I reported it to CA before the resurrection patch was added, but sadly they did not add this fix. Wargroove is a unit for legendary lord, legendary unit for Turthu. We have Groove Guardians with bows, the new unit made by Chaos Robbie, and Groove Guardians with swords. Sadly, those swords are popping in and out. We cannot fix. Dindelon, $10. Sorry if you answered this already, but will SFO subbons be released today as well? 90% of SFO subbons are working. Things like hard mods, easy mode, they are just working. They don't need to be updated. No units will be updated right after the stream. As for the things like subbons for Khatep, I'm not creating those mods, so you need to talk with the creators. But I'm sure that in a few days they will update them. Wargroove is Durtu Wolfmart edition. Yeah, it's Durtu Wolfmart edition. They have two cool abilities. Oh yeah. I don't think there's anything that I wanted to talk about. Epic Wookie time, £20. Thank you for all your hard work. What is your favorite Total War Warhammer faction? I really like dwarves. This is a problem when you're modding, you like all the factions because you are working on all of them. I like High Elves also. Maybe not in terms of gameplay, but I like them in terms of lore. I really like dwarves because they are a turtle faction and have a lot of cool technologies that we added to them. I don't know if any other. I like Empire. I like all the factions. The factions that I really don't like, and you can be angry on me. I don't like Vampire Kongs. Don't like Norsca. I don't like factions that were not in the tabletop because you can feel it. CA made a great work with the factions, but you can feel it that they are not from the tabletop. Their roster are wonky, as I would say lightly. A Greylag, 200 rubies. Please improve the Dortos Archers animations like Way Watchers or Sisters of... I don't know, it's Sisters of what is have, for example. We cannot improve their animations, sorry, because those are giants animations. It's not that easy. It's very hard, even the fact that we have them. And those animations were made by Chaos Ruby. Release when? Release. We had a rule always on the Discord that if someone asks about the release, I always add +1 day to the release. What do you think about such a plan? You said after an hour, come on. I don't like Norsca, but Wulfric has a good story from Black Riber. Yeah, Wulfric lore is cool. I'm still waiting release. Mine, release in 8 weeks. Do it. Do some bonuses stack in SFO. For example, Skaven engineer range skills if have 2 engineers, so I get 20 rage. Yeah. All campaign stuff stack. The battle stuff do not stack. The same stuff do not stack. Was Ligma added as a playable character? I don't know what Ligma is. Release it tomorrow just to piss them off. No, I'm not such a fart. Does final beta work with update? What final beta? What's final beta? There won't be a beta in a few minutes from now. I wrote the animations where the Ushapti Great Bow animation. No, it's not a Ushapti. It's a giant. It's a Tomb King's giant. How does Khalida get more vengeance in her tech? Maximum number of vengeance that she can get is 15. You cannot get more. If you defeat all the the vampire runs, you get 15. You cannot have everything. You cannot have her on level 15 and all technologies. You need to pick. Can you cheese the mod with the 20 heroes army credit to Okoi? You can, but your economy will be fucked. Why? Because in SFO we have an anti-cheese thing that each lord and agent is lowering your income faction-wide, and also more heroes you have in one army, more the cost. So they will cost like 1,000 each. Do you think you can fix the Norsca Crow Alliance bug? This bug was fixed by Sia ages ago, and the plagues are spreading properly. Do you train the second full-time modder SFO? Yeah, Hannibal is a second full-time modder. She's almost full-time. She still have her normal job, but yeah, she's helping a lot with. She was helping a lot with this update. What do you think about Heirs of Sigmar Empire of Hell? It's cool, but it's not that in SFO because it would mean a lot. Many people are asking me if we are going to add a certain thing to SFO, a certain mod. In 90%, I would say no, because those mods are other people's mods. I'm not just going and steal them. No, even if this modder would allow it, in most cases I don't add them. Why? Because what if that modder drops the mod and I will need to update it manually by myself always. It means more work to me, and I think SFO have enough of its own content that we don't need the bloat, really. The bloat is the least thing that I want to have in SFO. Do you know the Saganda's army in the lore? No, I don't know. I haven't enjoyed the Total War mods like this since the days of Dark mode. Oh, I played the Dark mode by a very, very, very short time. My friend was playing Empire. I never had Empire the game. Venris, what was the history with the name change from Steel 5 to SFO? Very long and sad story. First creator that was making this mod for around 3 months. Then I joined in. He left after half of the year and just gave everything to me. And when mod, I reinvented the mod after he left. Rework everything from script, Discord to Steam, how the mod is working, and we blew with subscribers back then. My changes were very successful, and after a year he came and said that I should give all his money back. I won't say his, because we made Patreon together, yeah, and he had the password to Patreon before he left, and when he was leaving he said that he don't want any of this money, and he just gave me the key. And then after the year, of course, he came back and said that I need to give everything to him back because the name was his, and I said to him that name was removed because we overall changed the mod. It's not the thing that he left, and really appreciate it. Even on Grimhammer logo, his name was there. That, you know, as a heritage. But after this whole action removed, it was a very sad story for me. Greetings from France. Thank you, all work. Olsbeck, $5. And Anti-Fear donated $5. Favorite mod other than SFO? I don't play any modern mods. I don't have time, sadly. No. End Times looks... the mod that I would like to play is End Times mod. Yeah, it looks very cool. Make Kislev a playable faction. I'm not adding factions. It's a double false work, because someday CA is going to add them. Gaming cheaply $5. Thank you so much for your work, Fenris. Thank you. SFO is unbalanced in all the lore-friendly ways. I love when people say that SFO is more unbalanced than vanilla. When in vanilla playing as Grom, I won Grom campaign on Legendary in 32 turns. Without cheesing, my goblins were killing dragons. 32 turns. And you say that SFO is unbalanced. Try to do it in SFO. Jan Straka, 200 check. Sneak peek for changes to High Elves and Dark Elves. No. I have a list of changes that I want to do, but no sneak peek because they are not here. Letri, 200 check. You're amazing. Thank you. Corenham, 220. I don't know the currency, sorry. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Doesn't anti-cheese nerf destroys the as spam factions? Tomb Kings have a different anti-spam. They have different values for it. Yet everything was thoughtful. We thought about everything. The cheese is anti-cheese is different for several factions. So it's different for the Horde, different for the normal factions, different for Nakai, different for Tomb Kings, and it's working for over 6 months right now. So no one's complaining about the system. Three goblins killing full stack of Fey Enchantress in auto-resolve. Let's remember that mods cannot change auto-resolve. We can only change how much bonuses AI have or a player. We cannot change the specific factions or units. But Venris, rats like cheese. Release the Kraken. Nobody complaining except Okoi. But donation bar isn't full. Donation bar is full. We are lucky in 2 cents. Okay, if we get donation bar full, I release. Let's just change to camera. We're missing 2 pounds. 2 pounds, cents. Let me just check everything. Then $5, but it has to be by a PayPal. Sorry, Saint Germain. $5. Jakub Zaniewicz, 5 zł. Thank you, dziękuję. Ryan, it's too fast. Ryan Wistock, $5. Finish him. Paul Seaton, $20. Lettery, 100. Check. Thank you. Bundles Panda, $2. Buff Dark Elves. Panda, I will never buff them. Sorry. And Nerdlore donated $1 and 2 pounds. I've given 2 cents, but the minimum is $1. Aiden had related 1 Canadian. Oh my god. I'm uploading the mod, by the way, but I'm checking the stuff that I was fixing. Just a quick lunch. If everything is fine. If everything is fine, I will just upload it. Don't you worry. Secret version, previews, Kings and Raiders beta. Where is it? Should be by the name. A lot of donations, guys. Thanks everyone for the donations, by the way. Oh my god. Final beta. Hey, where is it? SFO Grimhammer 2 release. Yeah. Just checking if mod is launching. Silly Ventures 50 check. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Danoski, $10. Don't release it. Hardly easy. Best mod ever, $1. Thanks for SFO, $1.93. Thanks for the hard work. Thank you also. Japs, $20, guys. YouTube's gonna explode. Bretonia Nurse. Maciej Ignacyk, 5 zł. He lost the button. Okay. Just checking. Guys, by the way, what do you think about this camera angle? Should we stay that way? Or change the angle to a different one? How big is SFO update? It's the biggest update up to date, I think. Dashboard, Maciej Ignaczyk, 5 zł, and Jab donated $20 through Superchat. I think I read those, guys. I can lag a little bit right now, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. Gigabyte-wise, it's 1.3 gigabyte. We are not adding anything that's like increasing size a lot of the mod. Dawaj na ring, flaszka otwarta. It was in Polish. We need to turn off friendly fire obstruction for peasants and Skavens. It's not possible really, because that would enable friendly fire for all the factions. Would you add Stormfinns to SFO? No. Skaven doesn't need any new units. You can use awesome mod by Chaos Robbie. Please show us the Cthulhu book in your shelf. Ah, smart boy. You saw it. This was a present from my wife. I am a big fan of Call of Cthulhu, like uber big fan, and I am a game master in paper RPG of Call of Cthulhu for ages right now. Let me, so you will see it properly. Delete Kazrak. Oh, I'm lagging. I'm lagging. We're lagging. We're lagging. Where is he? Okay. Let me just change the camera. Yeah, I'll see it better. This is a Call of Cthulhu. This is a short story, and it's illustrated. Very cool thing. And if we go one of the images here, because those are quite fantastic, I have to say. Those are really good images. Oh, this one is also cool. And with this image, update is on, guys. It's on Steam and Joy. Keep in mind, some things can be still buggy, unbalanced, but if anything will be really buggy, will be updating it ASAP. I will try to update the sub mods today. If not today, then I will update them in coming days. The thing that you can also see, our Steam have a cool new avatar that's animated right now. Kings and Raiders. Update is up. And we had some donations. Git Smasher donated $6. You love you, Venris. You realize is the one through Git. I hope there will be an SFO mod for Total War Warhammer 3. If I'm gonna play the game, then it will be. Your work is amazing. Hope your chopper will always be sharp and deadly. Esther Jeremy, $5 high again. Pausa 5 euro for super chat. I give you money, give us update. Yeah, I did. I just did, guys. Steam watch numbers going to die thing. Which legendary lord for world leader? Like world leader? Tyrion, of course. Thanks for gracing this earth with its existence. No, don't say such a thing. It's too much. T-Dog, $50. Thank you for the hard work. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ennis. Thank you for all the hard work on it. Okay, guys. So, as I said, mod is up. If you want to chat with me for a minute, we can chat. Alleria, because why? Because she's giving us. Really? Alleria. No, Alleria. Praise Venris, thanks. The Steam page says the mod has been updated. Yes, the mod was updated. Please keep in mind, we have a guide on the page how to properly update your game, and let me just show you in a minute, because there will be problems. I'm sure that all of you will have problems. On the top here, in this guide, you have a troublesome guide if you have problems with the mod. Because mod is quite huge, and uploading it for Steam is a problem. So sometimes you need to use those steps that I just posted. But mod is fully working. Don't worry, it's working. You just need to follow the steps if you have problems. Did you ever consider adding Legendary Lord campaigns in SFO? In terms of faction, no, because it requires start pause, and all other mods like Unlockers would not be playable with SFO. What did you think about the DLC? Oh, this is a tough question. I think if I would rank it, I would rank it about 6 out of 10. Why? Because the Skaven part was fantastic. Very cool, very, very good. The Wood Elves part was was very bad. I think if you compare it to the Skaven, it was very bad. The free Wood Elves update was great, but it was free. It was not part of the DLC per se. So if I would recommend someone, should you buy a DLC right now? No. If you want to play Wood Elves, buy Realm of the Wood Elves. Because Sisters of Our Lord, with this vault mechanic that I really hate, because you need to click it every turn, they are not worth it. So if I would rank the DLC with my ranking, it would be 4 ogres out of 10. So less ogres the better, so I would give it like 4 ogres. I had an example for it even. Yeah. I even have an example. Look. My final verdict is 4 ogres out of 10. Because I wanted to make a short review of the DLC, but the update took so much time that I said to myself, no, update has to be finished first. It has to be a first place on my priority, and things like that later. I might make a review on every DLC when Warhammer 2 ends. So yes, 4 ogres is 6. Less ogres, the better. Zotes are a joke. Zotes are a joke. I agree, and I will show you. Yes, this is Zot. This is the Zot. Yes, this is the best unit card ever. Serious, if you could have a Warhammer god as a sugar daddy, who would it be and why it's Hornet Rat? It would be Nurgle, because his blessings are painless. I don't like pain. Are you a pro or against adding Cafe and Nippon faction to Total Warhammer 3? I think they should focus more on the core factions of the old world. So Kislev, Border Princess, they are very cool material for the DLCs. Cafe and Nippon, I get why they want to add it because of the sweet Chinese money. If their iteration will be as good as Three Kingdoms, then I'm fine. I'm fine with this. So, but we shall see. I don't want situations like with this update when the Wood Elves part was very meh, and Skaven was fantastic again and great creative with custom UI. I get that most work went to the free update of the Wood Elves, but you're paying for the DLC. And the rest of the things are free for free with the Wood Elves change. I didn't like it. I still think that CA is doing great work with the DLC. If you think about how DLC were looking in Warhammer 1 and how they are looking right now, it's an heaven and earth difference. Why does the Pathfinder got mode option but the Lich King Priest not? Shouldn't in the other way be around? Lich High Priest have a mount, but only if you're playing as Khatep. This is one of his mechanics. Like Ogre Kingdoms as well. Well, Ogre Kingdoms will not be added, I'm sure. Can you mod Vampire Coast ships so they can attack cities from sea like Black Arcs? They can attack already. Demons need the proper attention before anything beyond Threat and Bastion. I agree. Elves in general are shafted with the DLCs in general. Wood Elves, Skaven. Yeah, I agree. With the last update in SFO that was called Everything for Everyone, Enough for Everyone. It was giving character skills to all heroes, so all have unique lines right now, not those boring generic like in vanilla. We added a lot of things to Elfarion because he was very bare bones. And right now we also added some stuff to Sisters, so they are not so bare bones anymore. Vendors make space combat. About the space combat, let's go with the camera. This is my best guy. We need more light. We more light. I will be a little overgrown right now. Bam. But it's on a good. Come on. Maybe this way. Yeah. It's Robot Gilliman. This is my best action figure, tabletop figure. I love Space Marines, so you need to forgive me that. Robot is the best. Shane Black, if you're crashing on startup, I posted a guide some time ago. You have problems, use this guide. You have problems, use this guide. And also I have one more. Let me just get this one on the place. I will be making a video about the office soon. I wanted to do it before, but really didn't have time. Let's go with the Belagar. Come on, Billy. He doesn't want to cooperate. Because my hands are shaking. Come on, camera. Do it. Yes, he's here. Belagar of Iron Hammer. I have a lot of tabletop from Lord of the Rings because it was very cheap in Poland back in the day. Bam, no lighting. Do you think the Gorbul space program will reach Mars before Elon Musk does? Yeah, I think yes, it will. Because I saw the meme. I know what you were referring. Is there possible to implement Prince Apophis Khemri Titan based in the Tompkins Beetle in the future updates? No. Edison, sorry. Tompkins are done. We are not adding more stuff. I'm not adding stuff. Cause you have guide. Guys, you have problems, you have guide. Really, mod is working. I was using it. You saw it on your own eyes. I really enjoy faction locker mods and seeing minor faction gets loved. Do you have a favorite minor factions? No, I really hate. I don't like minor factions. I think adding stuff to them is pointless. Really, sorry. What about future plans for SFO? I was talking about half of the stream about it. There will be a post about it soon. First for patrons, then for everyone. So have the Lizardmen been finished? We didn't start it on them even. Lizardmen are getting only the legendary road mechanics. They don't need a rework. By the way, guys, I forgot about a very important thing. I didn't read the guys that were helping with posting bugs. Guys that were helping the most were Stefan, Randall, Egil, Phoenix 37, and Pest. Those guys had the best reports during the beta time. Mod works fine. Sunny Bunny, he just said it's worked fine. And guys, I'm posting this guide always. Every information that you need is on the main mod page. If you don't find it there, then it's not needed. Your information is valid. Or you have problems, come to our Discord. We have a very lively Discord community. We have people that are helping newcomers, and I can send more. Just read the main page. Every information there is vital. What about Chaos Invasion in SFO? There is missing difficulty option. There is missing difficulty option. There is missing difficulty option? What are you talking about? There is difficulty. I even tested it, so... No, the Chaos Invasion is working in SFO. I'm just launching the mod right now and show you. What was the idea about splitting up Wood Elf's texture in this update to avoid bloat? With mechanics. To avoid bloat with new mechanics that CA added. Chaos Invasion.
I hear the
Yes,
winds.
it's here. I don't know what you are referring to, but it's here. Chaos Invasion of On Hard, Very Hard Legend. Everything is here. So yeah. It's not in I'm in game. I just show it. Then something is wrong with your game. Maybe you're playing on the previous update, previous patch. You need to have actual game version. Most problem comes from people not properly clearing their data folder and workshop folder. Yes, this is right. This is right. People don't unsub the mods and they have problem. I just had uninstall and reinstall the mod. Venris, what is your favorite part? Everyone that have problems, please use this guide. You won't get help here. You have this guide. Every information is there needed. Mod is on Steam Workshop for over 4 years. We know the most common problem and we are helping you. And really read the guide, please. If you read it by heart, I will feel a sweetness on my heart. Really, really. I will show you my apps even if you will start to read it. Follow the instruction. Did you change the Chaos Invasion so it doesn't only appear to attack the Empire and Dark Elves? Unilateralism. It's not a thing that I can change. They declare war on more factions and I can check it even. You know what, let's go with screen. Title to Zod. Thanks everyone for the donation. As I said, this money is going for those that helped with this update. A mod. Main Warhammer. Chaos Invasion. Empire. Faction Culture. Empire Bretonia. Someone said Dark Elves, yeah? They're not. No, the script doesn't select the faction it wants to fight. This is a Chaos Invasion script, by the way. Norsca doesn't have Chaos Invasion option, my bad. Dark 21! Norsca doesn't have Chaos Invasion option, never had. Guys. I mean, thanks for the mod. I will not be able to continue my previous SFO campaign, which I started before DLC, of course. No, even when vanilla DLC drops, the saves are not working properly. So no. What factions do you want to see in Warhammer 3? I want to see... I don't think that they will do it, but I would like to see 4 different factions for Chaos Demons. Or like not even Chaos Demons, but have remove Chaos Warriors as a faction. Just make 4 different Chaos factions. Because I think that they will do that way, that they rework Chaos Warriors and add Chaos Demons. And that's all. And I don't want it. Really don't want it. Thank you, King Cup, the good work. Thanks, Paolo. First time trying SFO. What faction would you guys recommend? Empire. Empire or Empire? Empire is the easiest. Hate Lua, so ugly look language. Yeah, I'm very bad in Lua. I can mash up some stuff, but Drunk Flamingo is the guy that's making all the scripts. I'm too stupid for it. Vanilla Chaos Warriors is the worst campaign in the game. Yes, Michael. And you know what's funny? When I bought Warhammer 1, this was one of the reasons why I started modding, because I was so excited. I love Chaos. I have Chaos shirt, not on myself right now, but I had the Chaos Knuckle for many years. Alex destroyed it, sadly, my son. But and I started playing as Chaos, and it was such a slog. It was the worst campaign ever. And I was like, it cannot be all. I paid a lot of money for this game, like $50, and I was like, it was a lot of money back then for me, because that's a shitty job, a different thing, and I was like, God damn it. Benris, is there any way to kill animation? No. So what about those Chaos Invasion while playing Dark Elves campaign? Isn't working or not? Is working. It's normally working, but as It's vanilla system, yeah, so I don't know how fucked up it is. I added SFO units and tweaked some small stuff. Is there a possibility to disable the auto update of Warhammer or SFO to be able to play after the DLC will be released? Roman Hoskin, you don't need to do it. The only thing that you need to do, go to the game properties and change a game version to the previous than DLC, and then you can use previous SFO version. We have such a thing on mod page. There's a link, and just play along, so you don't need to wait those several weeks for the SFO to update. Chaos is boring even with a bunch of mods. Yeah, it's Chaos needs CA love, and no mod will fix it. So disappointed he destroyed the Knuckle. Yeah, he destroyed the Knuckle. I don't know. Maybe have it somewhere here. Give me a minute. I will look for it. I have it. I have it. So I'll show you. Camera. Let's go. See? Very nice necklace. It's not as big, you know, looks like a finger, like a toe. But in this the necklace was attached here, and he just, you know, he jumped on me and grabbed the necklace and make boom, and it died. It sadly cannot be repaired because it's not metal. It's some kind of plastic or anything. My wife bought me it years ago. I really like it. It's rusty, and it's a little rusty, but it has this chaotic feel to it, thanks to it. Ooh, bam. Yeah, it has this nice thing. I like it. I'm sorry for asking, but how do I access Wolfric shipbuilding? Just recruit anything. Saya could have prevented this. Vendor is the agent of chaos. See, you probably use some hobby glue to fix it. I also have a very cool thing that I can show you. Give me a minute. It's Empire related. The cables went crazy. Empire related. Yeah, this is not mine. This is one of my friends that's making paper RPG. He's have a channel in Poland, very big channel. And this is a coin that he made. I need to see the camera. This is a coin. As you can see, this is a Empire coin, a real Empire coin. This is Empire skull, and the other side, it's Emperor Karl Franz. The quality is such a shit. Come on. I need to do it. Come on. Yeah, it's here. You see? It's Karl Franz. Wolfric shipbuilding is since Vampire Coast released in SFO. Do you consider adding legendary hero? Borgut face bitter in SFO. Orcs doesn't have single on legendary hero in the game. Only plan that I have for the greenskins right now is little adjustment to Azak, Urzak, and that's all. And maybe Grimgor. They have semi-legendary mechanics for them in SFO already, but they may need a little tweak, but nothing more. Kick Wolfric out of the army, then recruit him back on of CD. He will have shipbuilding mechanics like vampires. Silly ventures, just recruit anything. Don't do the kick army thing. Just recruit. You recruit anything, and next turn you have it. Sorry if you answered this already. It's my first time playing SFO. Where do I recruit Barkers for Tomb Kings? Having a lot of fun with the mod tanks. Barksan in the ports. Any recommendation for the difficulty level? Hardik asks. Hardik, it would be 1 below your vanilla level. SFO is a little bit harder, you need to learn it if you didn't play it. Venice, I meant the AI Chaos spawn location, not their initial wars. Where they spawn currently, the only faction they wrecked are Empire, Kislev, Clav, Order, and the Dark Elves in Nagarond. I cannot do anything about this, and doing anything to Chaos before Warhammer 3 is pointless. Will you give Lockyer similar shipbuilding style mechanic? No spoilers for the Dark Elves and High Elves. Once you recruit, on things shipbuilds appears. I said it! The Beastmen became such a meme that when the rework actually come, it will be sad we can't meme them anymore. Beastmen were the first faction that received like a full overhaul in SFO, and I'm very proud of them. It's one of my favorite SFO factions to play, really, the Beastmen in a mod. They're very cool. Is Legend of Total War testing mod to help you with choosing? He was in the past. He's not doing it for a long time. Vampire cons should be able to vassalize Confederate human faction and make them undead. Vladimir, it's not possible in terms of table because they are different culture. And different culture cannot confederate. The tab for Wolfic shipbuilding does not appear until after you create a unit in the Outer Worlds. It will appear after the first one, after you create a... Chris, I was saying that you need to recruit anything to get the ship. It's that since 2 years in SFO. There's no other way to do it. Sorry if you answered it already, but is the scaling AI already in the game or planned for the planet? We are in the testing phase for it. It's not ready. But I think it will change drastically how difficulty works in the game. It won't be like, as I was saying, it won't be like AI bonuses, player bonuses. It will be on the same side. Like, because we recently reworked supply lines. I'm very happy with it. We have a very good feedback from it. And now we will be reworking difficulty. Thank you very much, Venus team, for this wonderful mod. Thank you also, Hardik. Which is your favorite of the Beastman Legendary? It's Kazrak. I like Kazrak the most, and in SFO he have Warhound summon ability. Very cool thing also. Untired sounds like heresy to me, but okay, what's heresy? More mechanics from vampire counts, bloodlines is kinda mech. The vampire counts as a faction won't get many more mechanics as a faction, but they will get some stuff as a legendary lord. Same as Skaven just did. As you saw, because like a core of the factions were Tomb Kings and Norsca, and those small fingers were Skaven legendary lords. So that's my intention, to make all the legendary lords that doesn't have their own mechanic, even the small one, to just have them. Matthias, send a 10 Canadian. Is life supposed to be that low for dragons? My Sun Dragon only has 5k life, and Imric on Star Dragons has also 5k after life was bugged. Change unit size. You're on the small unit size right now. Change to ultra. Sino, idea. Don't know if you thought on this, but if you limit about the DLC things for the mod, would not add some parts as submod for each DLC compilation? I don't understand the question. Can you speak a bit about the reasoning behind splitting Wood Elf's futures? Jim, easy thing. Bloat. Imagine every of those mechanics for every Wood Elf. Bloat. Too much. What school of magic would you want in real life? School of magic. I like metal. I like metal a lot. Hey, Bernice, and plans for making legendary heroes? Yes. By the way, SFO had legendary heroes for ages. We had the Agara Grim Iron Fist. It's dwarf legendary hero that was added 3 years ago. So, sorry, we did it first. Oh, Mixu did it first. Can you give the Black Dragon's Warrior on foot more AP? Michael, they were just buffed. Look on the changelog. And they should not be AP unit, by the way. What is up? I'm still saying I was last updated on January the 13th. What is it up? Benetton, you're talking about beta. Go to the mod page, normal mod page, not the beta. Beta will need to be changed to hidden, by the way. Oh, yeah, I need to hide the beta. Yeah. This is a very good thing. Final beta mod hidden. Unpublic. Yeah. Mod is unpublic. Beta is not visible right now. What kind of mods are compatible with SFO? Many mods. Will I fix my game to work on my end? Simple. Gonna say, hi, good work. Hope you get some sleep. I don't know what sleep is. More stuff for the DAWI maybe. Dwarves already had their reworks in SFO. They don't need more. Always nerf Imric. What about banners? Kinda though I see more new. We didn't have time to make more banners. But banners are getting back. We are getting back to banners right now. Buff Dark Elf, I sub to your only fun. Vampires, obviously. Any chance to do something with Kroggar? Yes, Lizardmen, Legendary Lords that doesn't have their mechanics will be getting them. So Kroggar, Gorok, Mazdamundi, and Tic Tac Toe are getting a Legendary Lords mechanic, same as Skaven just did with the next update. I've played only SMO for few months now. I can't even remember how vanilla plays. Legend of Total War criticized melee infantry for being useless on higher difficulties in vanilla. Is that the case in SFO? No. The thing that I really love in SFO that in vanilla difficulty only scales the range units. Does not scale the range units, but in SFO it does. So if you go full range on legendary in SFO, you will be fucked. Those are the things that are basics in MOX that I fixed ages ago and don't know why CA is not doing it. The default that change CA made VAR guys, so they are EP now. I don't like this change. Dobra robota, pozdrawiam Michale. Również cię pozdrawiam. Też jestem Michałem tak w ogóle. Is it only me or Arkhan and Khatep race attributes switched? No, they did not switched. It's only you. Race attributes. Wait. Khemri, Lebaras, Exiles, the Lich King Clan Rictus, Followers, Lebaras, Vengeance, Khemri. The Day of Vertical Aged Promise. Yeah, they switched. You're right. I'm fixing that. Yeah, they switched. Yeah, they switched. And I made it in a change in the wrong pack. Yeah, I want to go away from it. Oh, I need to upload the changelog on the mod page. You see, we're talking so good today. I like the streaming on Bam, Lich King. Yeah, it's done. Changelog. Any plans to add or give Bretonia shielded polems? No. I don't need to read. And also, Bretonia already had its SFO update. It's not getting more. Kings. There are many factions that already had their updates and won't get more. I'm not a person that wants to bloat. Version 2.1 changelog back require new game. Bam 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 bam. Beep beep beep. Posting changelog on Steam for people that don't want to read. Or want to read. Yeah, Which faction from this update would you recommend playing first? Khalida. Khalida is the best. I love Khalida. Heaviness. I really feel that singers are broken right now. They are outperforming other factions' best units, such as Hammerers, when Wood Elves shouldn't be known for the best infantry in grinds. I don't think they outperform them. Sia clearly knows about you. Have they offered you a job? No. But they know about me, and I know about CA. I made contact with them from time to time, but it's a very small contact, I would say, like most modders have. Hey Venris, Emir had an armor debuff on attack when he was on his dragon. It stopped his flammable debuff from working. Was this fixed? So what? Had an armor debuff on attacks when he was on his dragon, and it stopped his flammable contact effects are always replacing other contact effects. Only other Uber tier infantry with area attacks beat them. We tested Blade Singers, they were fine. How many ogres out of 10 will Ogre Kingdoms probably receive from you? 10. Khalida is amazing, yeah, I agree. Hey, what faction need rework and what does not? The factions that need reworks are Dark Elves and High Elves. No other factions need like a rework. Only those two factions need rework, or the rest need some tweaks. Won't say all, but some need tweaks like we did for the Skaven right now. Missing legendary lot mechanics. How does SFO difficulty level compare to vanilla? It does not compare at all. We have entirely different difficulty level. But it's overall the SFO is harder. Hey, SFO is balanced for ultra unit size, right? Yes. No tech 3 points go along with being able to diversify your army as Khalida. Yes. Yes, Karush. Can you do some Polish ASMR? I don't know what ASMR is. How is Dwarf in this update? Nothing. Nothing was done for the Dwarves because they are fine. They are a faction that I'm very proud of in SFO. They don't need anything. Are there any notable changes that aren't covered in Great Book of Grudges videos? You have a changelog posted under this stream and also on Steam. Are you on good terms with CA? Yes, I would say that I'm on good terms with CA. I don't know why some people have the impression that we are not in a good terms. Yeah, we are. I never had problems with the CA, and I hope they never had problems with me. And we, as I said, we talk from time to time. Did you answer the last donation question about Dragon HP? Yes, I did. Change your game unit size to Ultra. You need a new campaign to do it, by the way. I know it works like that in the game, but I'd rather have his flammable effects and his armor debuff removed. Not harder, more complex, and has actual things to play around. No stupid doom stacking speedrun. Yeah, Slurs is saying right. You don't need to cheese in SFO to win. You just need to be smart. He answered the Dragon HP. Yes. ASMR to takie ciche dźwięki przy mikrofonie. What? If you talking about noise removal, I'm not able to do it. I don't have a 380 NVIDIA card that does things like this. And I have a Blue Yeti mic, so maybe it's not the best mic, but it's good. It's not the studio quality, but I hope that the quality of sound is approval, if I would say. Thank you so much for all your work. This is by far the best mod I've played for any game. I've put thousands of hours in the game due to your work. Thank you. So yeah, guys, I think that the sound is fine for the place that we are in. I think we were able to do it quite properly. There's no echo. That's more important for me. The sound is good. Yeah, thank you. I just played Clan Angrund and I sent King Luin to assault the garrison. The game straight out froze and crashed to Windows. It's quite common thing in the game, by the way, not as a full thing. Any tips for the players who aren't very good at the game? Serious, play on easy or normal difficulty. It's not a shame to play on lower difficulty. The thing that I really love in SFO, each difficulty level is a big spike. In vanilla, there are like no difference between the difficulty levels, really. Maybe there's difference between very hard and legendary, but The rest is like almost nothing. In SFO, those are the big spike. If you want to start, play on easy first. Play your first campaign on easy. It's not a shame. You will get used to the systems and read all the messages that you get. Asmar is the sexy way to talk in your microphone, like. Wait. Like Major Kill is doing. Sound is really good. Thanks. The sound is much better than before. I agree. The only thing that I would change, guys, I think you will agree, the lighting should be better here. Camera can stay in this place because the angle is cool. I have Cthulhu on my side. I would only put a ring here because right now I have lighting from front. This is a small lamp, and from top. And I would make a ring here where camera is. Maybe it would be a little better. Your face looks good. Everything looks and sounds good. Oh, thank you. But if I want to make like a video blog, this camera is good for streaming, not for the video blogs. I know it's immersive for Warhammer right now. The lighting is not great, but the rest is more than okay. Yeah, this is what I mean, Matthew. Because I have those strange shadows on myself right now. I think that a small ring will be better than this light. This light is cool for streaming when the window is small, camera window, but when the camera window is big, like right now, the ring camera will be better. Hey, read the mod page. 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 You have a question and answers there. And one of the questions is, my mod is crashing. What should I do? I should read the mod page. Paul Kilo, do you play any other games besides Total Warhammer 2? I tried Cyberpunk, for example. I play all the games. I don't only play sport games. I won't play Cyberpunk because I'm not going to play half-baked game that was over-advertised. I love CD Projekt Red. I have Geralt here from Collectioner's Edition. I love CD Projekt Red. It's a Polish company. I was there even. So I really like them. But guys, the thing that CD Projekt Red did, I think it was a crime. Really. They fool everyone that the game is finished, and it was not. I think it was a crime in terms of what they did, and they should get some consequences for it. I'm sad to say it, but they should get the consequences for it. Other game, if you ask me what was my game of the year, I would say Hades. Hades was fantastic. I played Hades when it first launched on Steam and played several hours, and I said, this game is fantastic. I will wait for the full release. And recently I played it again, finished it again, because for the first run when it was in relax, I finished it. And I finished it again right now, called over 100 hours. It's a fantastic game. It's best game of the year for me. And the second game that I had the most fun was, and still is, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, because I really like Assassin's Creed games. Sorry, but I like Assassin's Creed games, Ubisoft games. That was my game of the year. Slaptoes Children Exis, yeah. Did you see the new mod for the population? What do you think about it? I think it's a great mod, but I think it would not work properly with SFO. Too much mechanics bloat. But yeah, I think everyone should try this mod. The real bad thing was not giving press access to console version. That was really scummy. Yeah, this was scummy as fuck. I have many friends that have big YouTube channels in Poland, and they were on the press showcase of Cyberpunk 6 months ago, and people on Patreon know that because I talk about this quite often, that I saw Cyberpunk 6 months ago, and trust me, it looked terrible back then. And people there that were on these showcases closely had to write an NDA that they cannot say any bad word about game because they will have money consequences for it, and it was very shitty. Do you like all the submods for Grimhammer? No. I don't use any submods if I'm playing the mod, by the way. Submods are only because people are requested them. I don't use any of them. For personal balancing of the mod, which version of PFM Pack File Manager do you recommend using? I don't use PFM. I use Rusty Pack File Manager, the latest version by Frodo. Fantastic tool, by the way. Is character level capped at 40 in SFO? Yes. CD Projekt has most likely resent the game on it because they didn't like their shares going down every time they delayed the game. But yes, Michael, this is a sad thing because it's all about the money. CD Projekt is not better than Bethesda right now. I have a stack Steam key for Call of Cthulhu if you want. Dylan, though, I would love, but I don't know if I would find the time. If you really want, you can send me it on the Discord, but I will probably give it to my wife because she have more time playing the games than me recently. Population mod author plans full compatibility with SFO in some time. Cool. Only getting an update of 4,000 megabytes on Steam. Anything I can do? Nora Nook, read this. Oh, James Avosani, do you enjoy Dark Souls games? I love Dark Souls games. I played all of the... wait, I didn't play the Bloodborne because I don't have PlayStation. I played first one. I finished it once, yeah. Then I played the second one, also finished it once. I really hate the second one. This is a bad game. I played the third one and I finished it like 4 or 5 times. I love the story. Everything is like superb for me. And also the game Sekiro. I played Sekiro and I had a mixed feeling with the Sekiro because... Sorry, I need to get some water. I like Sekiro, but I think that the ending of Sekiro is problematic. Because in Dark Souls you had ways to play in the game. You had the ways to play. If you can play heavy, you can play light, things like that. In Sekiro you don't have this choice. And I had struggle with the second final boss, not Ishin, but the Fire Demon. Fire Demon was just raping me, and I lost the passion to the game in that moment. It's a boss I never killed. I killed Ishin, but never the Fire Demon. Michael is saying, SFO is awesome. My only complaint is that all unit formation are so spread that it's hard to use vortex piles. You know that this change was made on purpose, so people won't cheese vortexes. I think it's one of the greatest changes we made. What's your favorite faction mechanic? If it's like asking which of your children is the ugliest. I like Khalida from the recent patch the most. Sekiro doesn't feel like a Souls game, it's more like a rhythm game. Yeah, I agree. But Sekiro have a very good immersive story and everything. Sekiro is a lot about grinding that won't parry to one-shot the bosses. I don't agree with that. Did Morgul get a new mechanic? Scene, yes, just read the changelog. I played Cyberpunk for 80 hours and finished it. It has a lot of bugs, but for me the game is just unfinished. Not enough characters customization, not religious and interesting characters. Yes, Alexandru, I agree that this is... and I get why people can have 200 hours in Cyberpunk and say that they enjoy it, but because I call it a guilty pleasure. For me, it was Inquisitor Martyr game. I have 200 hours in there, and I played it since the release. The game is much better right now, but I know this game is still unfinished, and I feel... of course, Cyberpunk is a much better game, but I think that that's the same case. This game was never meant to be released. Like, on a much smaller degree, but it was similar with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I didn't have any big bugs in the game, so I enjoyed it, but when I hear that people had it, then yeah, I'm not happy with it. Of course, the game is much better right now, I have 120 hours in Valhalla, and I still freaking enjoy it. I only have one ending. I still have three endings to unlock. What are you excited for Elden Ring? I'm very excited for Elden Ring because I really know Norse mythology, but very good, on a very good scale level. Two mythologies, the Greek one and the Norse one. I'm very good at them because when I was younger, I read many books about them. So that's why Valhalla is very cool for me also, because they made superb connection between the mythology and the real world. It's not like synergize in the previous game, so when it was everything in one place. No, you can choose to go to the mythical land or stay in the normal realm, and this is great in Valhalla, and it's very good mythos. I'm very the only thing that I would love to have PlayStation 4 is God of War, because of the Norse mythology. I played the previous games because cousin borrowed me the PlayStation 3, so I played all the previous God of War, but the new one I did not. Was winter season removed? It skipped straight from autumn to spring for me with sisters. No, it should not. Yes, it's nothing like The Witcher. That's a real shame about the tribal call mechanics getting cut. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, I did enjoy it also. You know, let's check with the winter. You said the winter was removed. The transition should be good. At least it was. Wood of Seasons. Season winter, yeah, it's 0, 1, 2, 3. From autumn to spring, you said. That's odd. I will write on the team. Seasons are there. People report no winter. I like it. It's not constructive criticism. It's personal blast and thus invalid argument. People are totally stupid if they use it as argument. Who is your favorite? If I enjoyed the game, I can say that I like it. Whom? I guess there is not the same game compatible with recent beta. Of course, the game is not compatible with beta. It's two different games. Is there a reason why you don't get early access to the DLCs like the reviewers? Seeing that series is becoming more modders friendly. It's a different thing. There was I'm not modders are not getting it for a reason. Most modders, at least. I guess this is not safe compatible with the recent beta. Of course not. Beta is beta. It's not a full release. Who is your favorite Total War Warhammer 2 streamer to watch? A Legend of Total War. Oh, no. Sorry. Sorry, Legend. I wanted to say the Great Book of just Nathan. Nathan is my favorite right now. I'm watching it the most. Is there a reason why you don't... Oh, yes, that... Was winter season removed? Yeah, I sent this to the guys. Orion, don't die in winter for 2 years in SFO now. I ask if you had winter. Yeah. Streamers get it because it's free advertising, not modders. With modders, it's a different thing. So. After playing Valhalla, I feel like playing a Wolfric campaign in SFO. The mechanics Wolfric seems awesome. Yeah, the mechanic is quite cool. Valhalla music was fantastic. I love the music from the game. What are your plans for the High Elves? No spoilers. No spoilers. I had only some of the Lord of the Rings tabletop. I don't have more because I never had a place for them and money because tabletop is very expensive in Poland. How do you decide when to add new units? Only when we have a cool idea for the unit. We don't add units just to add them. We, from time to time, we even remove units that we added previously. Would you guess that is SFO is equal as broken and co-op multiplayer or more so? It's same amount of brokenness as base game. Mixus SFO compatibility instant update before it will work. Yeah, of course it is. Also, SFO historically has worked quite well for me in co-op. It's good. T said, I made it. Yeah, you made it. I don't know what you made it, but yeah. Thank you. The game also crashed on startup. Game is crashing for startup. God damn it. Require new game changelog if you have problems. I'm posting the Q&A because people don't want to read. I think disabling Steam comments on a mod release would not be a bad idea. Really. Would not be a bad idea. I can disable the comments, by the way. And I'm really eager to do it right now. Like, really eager. Hello, Mr. Venice. Me and my friend just tried starting MP on the enable incompatible version. Any ideas? Use Catering Mod Manager. If you're playing co-op with mods, you need Catering Mod Manager. There is nothing you can do to make people read Q&A. Where can I check which mods are working with SFO? By trying them. What is the most effective way to donate money to you? Has the least amount of overhead removed from the processing? It's from the link here, you know. It's from the donation link. I will send it to you. Yeah, because this is like I'm getting almost all the amount from it. It's like PayPal is taking 5 or 4%, something like that. Is the legendary Chaos Invasion in SFO different to vanilla? It have stronger units, but the amount of armies is the same. It's literally just degenerates saying update even if the description says abandon it. Yeah. I started in Belagar Iron Hammer campaign and Orion kicks my ass early game on legendary. I would not expect anything different. What do you think about the Sword of Cain mechanic in game? I think it's fine. It doesn't need change. I don't make changes for changes. How is the progress on banners going? 0. We just released the update, so it's hard to say. Totally 0 right now, guys. Call of Cthulhu. Thanks for the game. I will check it. Oh. Taco Scott donated $100. Love SFO. Thank you very much, Taco. Thanks, Taco. Yeah, thanks, Taco. I appreciate that. It helps me doing this full time. Haidom asks, are you a fan of Skaven? Skaven were the first total Warhammer faction I saw when I was a kid. My cousin had tabletop because he had a ton of money and he was able to get them. Like in Poland, there is only one official shop of Games Workshop, by the way. It's hard to get tabletop here. But yeah, I like Skaven. Garusz, dzięki, przepraszam za zmęczenie. Pierwszy raz ściągnąłem moda i straszny kopniak dla mnie odnośnie ilości zmian i możliwości. Razem z bratem już się zakochaliśmy w nim. Mam nadzieję, że będziecie się dobrze bawić. That was in Polish. Sorry, Venris, I bet you answered this question 100 times. But, do you have plans on Warhammer 3? Yes, I have plans. Thank you for saving chaos. Glad we don't have to wait until Warhammer 3. Yeah, I agree. The biggest plan for Warhammer 3 is that SFO will be released in parts. So first part will be only units balance, so only custom game, then adding campaign, etc, etc. So you won't need to wait so long. How do you feel about Wallet Settlements battles? When I watch gameplay of Total War Rome and see some of the scrolling cities, it makes it a bit jelly. We don't get any maps like that. I think the sieges need a total revamp, and no mod can help with this. Is there a mod that would allow me to customize the unit cap in SFO? No, because caps are in script. You need to do it manually. Where is the Q&A, Matt Dagon? It's a huge text on the bottom of SFO mod page. I just started a new plan. I'm not able to exchange units between Lord. It is a bug or a feature. Lark, you need to recruit anything, so his ship gets there, and then you can exchange. Thanks for the answer, Venice. We'll try Kidris. Where is Q&A? Matt, I just told you on a mod page. Just read. It's 5 minutes of your time. Lewik, hej, napisałem do ciebie maila w imieniu największego polskiego społeczności Warhammera Total War na Discordzie. Jeśli będziesz miał chwilę, zajrzyj. Pozdrawiam. Lewik, nie mam żadnych wiadomości prywatnych. Możesz mi prywatną wysłać na Discordzie. I wtedy zobaczę. Scott, off to FSFO. Love it. Yeah, thank you. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, thanks. Anything that you are looking forward to in Warhammer 3, I hope they fix the sieges. Even as your southern neighbor, fellow Slav, a Czech, Polish is such a tongue breaker. Yeah, it is. Polish is this. Polish and Hungarian are the hardest languages right now in the world. Even Chinese is not as hard because I am as a Polish person making mistakes all the time. It's a really hard language. Hey boys, I'm my boyfriend and I got 100 patron perk. Would you mind if we share the perk? As in, I'd probably do most of it, but he definitely like to be in the call and stuff. Soxernikia. You mean that if both of you, let's say, send 50, yeah, then you can be for 50. You are God of SFO doesn't have any perks. It's just a prestige. $50 would give you access to the meetings. This update is so massive. I feel I'm playing a new game. Well done, Michael. Yeah. Venice, you rock, dude. Thank you. What update? Game crashes. Matt Degroot, please. You have it on. I even posted in the comments. Please read it. Guys, we're making all of those guides to help you. Read them. Read them. It doesn't hurt. It's like a third comment on the Steam right now. I think the Steam comments would need to be disabled today. Fenris, would you be against letting towers shooting enemies climbing walls on ladders? Yes, I'm an enemy of it. Towers in SFO already have arc of 120, when in vanilla have 40. People are asking me what I should add stuff from the siege mod, better siege mod, but SFO have those changes for ages already. This is a good mod, but we have those. If you had the power to change Cause testing some submods, additional units crashes on startup costs from us. Submods are not updated. I'm talking with you guys. How can I update them? Also, additional units is not my mod, so if you had the power to change sieges however you wanted, what do you want to do to fix them? I'm not thinking about these things. People ask me all the time, what do you think about the next DLC, what it will be, and you know what I think? It's a waste of time. thinking about things that you don't have any way to change them. This is a waste of time. Predictions are a waste of time. I'm focusing on things that I have right now, not on predictions. So yeah, if someone asks me about Warhammer 3, I don't know. When it will be released, I will know. What do you think about the DLC? I don't know. I didn't play it. I don't have it. So I will play it. I will talk about it. Fenris, if you were a prisoner of war in the Warhammer world, which faction would you pick to be a prisoner? You have a very strange questions. Empire, of course. Or a High Elf. Yeah, the High Elf would be not as bad. Empire, maybe there would be tortures. So yeah, High Elf. Khatep Soter Realm SFO mod will get updated. Don't ask me, it's not my submod. Fenris, what's your favorite topping on pizza? I like very simple pizza, so cheese, at least 4 types. Yeah, that's all. I like cheese pizza. I don't need anything more. Can I continue makeup from beta in this update? No, you cannot continue. Your new game is required. Fenris, what's your favorite topping? Oh, I just read it. Stupid Fenris. Fenris, I've been playing in SFO for a long time. Didn't you think that the rate of fire of towers during siege is extremely high? It makes the defensive very easy for the player. Yes, it's making easier for the player, but it's also making harder for you to attack. Mod bug thread says not used DXE. How can I make sure I'm not using it? It's in the mod launcher. Cheese is good, yeah. We have a small bug that will be fixed ASAP. I've been playing SFO, blah, blah, blah. Can I use Vanilla Garrison as a proper combat, or aren't your mods? Vanilla Garrisons are not updated. None of my mods are updated. The things like easy submod, hard submod, those are working. Like, you don't need me to update them, but rest will be updated probably tomorrow because it's quite late and I'm tired. Hi, I'm confused about Wolfic and shipbuilding. Get just recruit anything. When 40k mod? Ooh, I would love 40k mod. I was modding Dawn of War in the past. I don't know if any of you saw. There's unification mod for Dawn of War releasing quite soon. And I would encourage every one of you to go on this mod page and support them with comment at least, because they doesn't have any donation system. But yeah, they are very not this one. So yeah, unification mod looks very good. This mod was made by former team members of Ultimate Apocalypse, because Ultimate Apocalypse crumbled because of their its creator is a person, and they made going to combine all the sub-faction modes together. So yeah, it's looking quite fantastic. Fenris, weird question, because I like to see how people approach different or strange ideas. Yeah. Fenris, Chaos being at war with Empire due to default location should not be at war with everyone, more or less. I began with High Elves and can surprise attack like this small faction. It's not that easy to do, Michael. Be happy that we have a teleportation. Holy shit, Dawn of War mod. Titanium Wars is also pretty dank. Titanium have too high health pools for me. The thing that I really like with this one, unification is still a balance around vanilla. So because Dawn of War vanilla balance is cool, it's very good. Is it possible to look at the walking speed of Cygors? I heard that they walk slower than giants. They have boulders, they should be slower. Actually, a decent question. Possibility of adding specific shipboarding maps based on who is attacking. I'm not making maps. Talk with GCCM, guys. Whatever is possible, not whatever is, I'll do it. Thanks for updating the Zodes unit picture. All the new pictures are made by Rico, the guy's making them, and yeah, his work was quite fantastic. Hey Venris, good work with the latest update. One question for all. How do you create the Tomb Barkers with the Tomb Kings? Tomb Bark is a ship, so it's on the ports. Docks. Playing as Arkhan, I have negative public order from corruption. It's supposed to work like that. Blade, you have same negative and save positive. It's made by CA, not me. Don't know why they made UI such a strange way. It's same positive, same negative. So ignore it. Yeah, it's going a little bit bloaty for you, but it will work. Let's check if the team checked. I'm checking no winter global warming of the old. Okay. Yes, seems we have no winter on seasons. I don't know how I missed that. SFO page says the game version is went poor. Does that means sure? No, it's not. Oh my god. I'm talking with you guys. I don't have a 7 hands, so give me a break. Please. Please. Auto mods was never added to the mod. It was too buggy. We never added it. Auto mods was never really added. Conversion, yeah, I'm talking conversion. One build. What's okay? Is it normal that the 4 clan 100 ancestor starts on level 4 with 100 experience before level 5? Yes. How do you feel about CE putting Sisters of Twilight in the being a single unit on a mount? Let's people wanted the option for being on a foot. There is a mod for this. Do you think it fits SFO? I don't think it's needed SFO. If it would be needed, I would do it. I don't care really about it. They are not separate entities. It's cool that they are together. They're always meant to be together. Were you happy with vanilla mass changes to unit endorsed since SFO had all? Will you also make Grombrindal and Grombrindal unbreakable in SFO? Grombrindal is unbreakable in SFO since Warhammer 1. He was always unbreakable in SFO. Silar, I didn't make this mod. This is not a question to me. Sorry, this is not a question to me. I'm making a mod, SFO as a standalone mod. I'm not able to make it compatible with everything. Regan says, congrats on the update. I just got enough money to get all the DLC, so this is going to be my first time playing with SFO, and I'm super keen. Keep up the awesome work. I hope you like it. Yeah, I hope you also like it. Okay, I am disabling comments. I disabled the comments because I have like 7 people saying that it's crashing. Start reading, guys. Please, start reading. What games do you play besides Total War? Do you read? Yeah, I'm reading Call of Cthulhu right now. In the at the Mountains of Madness. Oh my god, my earrings just exploded. At the Mountains of Madness, because I read the Call of Cthulhu, the normal ones, ages ago. I'm playing paper RPG right now in Call of Cthulhu. I am a game master for my friends. So I'm writing all the sessions, etc. And yes, I'm reading Mountain of Madness because I don't know why I never read it before, and I really enjoy it. As for the games, I play everything besides MMO games because I like MMO games, don't have time for them, and I don't read play the sports games and like car games. Things like that, because I really hate them. They're boring to me. What was that? Back red sections. Oh yeah. Oh, because oh my god, when I remove the back, I enabled the comments, but people are okay. Please start reading, guys. You have problems. Do you play D&D? I don't like D&D. This is the word that I really don't like. So, have you read Call of Cthulhu? Yes, I read the Call of Cthulhu, and I even have the illustrated book. I just got it from my wife on the Christmas. Very cool one. Illustrated book. I like it, and I have a very cool edition of the book. It's also illustrated. I really like it. It's that way. You can see it have illuminations on it. Very cool thing. And yeah, I have the same edition of at Mountains of Madness. I can even show you a thing that it's from the first edition of paper RPG Call of Cthulhu. It's Polish, okay, but it's a very cool book, and I got it from a friend, and based on it, I'm making all the, you know, the sessions for my friends when they were playing, things like that. Yeah, I will be making a video about the office and show all the things that I have on the shelves. Norbert Mader, please read the mod page. I'm telling it for like over 2 hours. Read the mod page. Read the mod page. Read the mod page, and you know why they have 88k health. Okay. What do you think about Manor Lords? I don't know what Manor Lords are. If Venris answered the city stuff, where is his answer? Boba Fodom, read the mod page. Do you feel about Cthulhu being killed by a boat? He wasn't killed. I think it was just his manifestation. Because Cthulhu is still sleeping, remember. He was never awake. Boba Fodom, you don't... read the mod page. Or at least one comment that I posted. I'm posting for like 2 hours right now. Guys, honestly, I'm going to, yes, I'm disabling Steam comments. I'm disabling Steam comments because you're not reading. You're not gonna read. Then start reading the mod page. Would you be interested in live action or animated Warhammer Fantasy show? Yeah. Hi Venris, and SFO team. Happy New Year. Yeah. Happy New Year to you also, Steven. Is there something up with Quick Head Taker food as he doesn't go up, just stays on bad? Shark, food always updates after one turn. It's a vanilla thing. So many things added to the SFO that I can't decide what to play. I always have the same problem. What's wrong with the auto mounts on Heroes Lords? It doesn't work anymore. I told you already, auto mounts was never added to SFO. We removed that idea. I know you don't deal with SFO updates, so who can I talk to it? The Discord about update on the one. You need to talk with the specific authors. There are tons of them. Warhammer paper, yes, I have it even. I have Warhammer paper, and I have a second edition, and I have several additions to it. Also, all on the shelf. How do you feel about Lord of the Rings Total War? They will never do it. Because Lord of the Rings license is very expensive, even more expensive than Games Workshop one. And it's too similar to Warhammer. So they will never do it. Okay. Okay, we'll do in a minute. Hey man, just wanted to say thank you for all your work on SFO. Absolutely incredible. Thank you. I know that people would like to have Total War, Lord of the Rings, but they will never do it. And people will be disappointed because Lord of the Rings doesn't have so many fantasy elements as Warhammer have. It doesn't have those dragons. There are dragons in Lord of the Rings, but they are not the Vargeist or any crazy stuff. They are mostly humans and orcs. I have a Silmarillion, and I have a huge collection of Tolkien books also on the shelf. I will be doing a video about it and talk about all of those books. Thanks, I thought I did something wrong. Have you played the Divide and Conquer mod for Medieval 2? No, I didn't play Medieval 2 for ages. I don't have time for such stuff, because I'm modding all days. Modding takes all my time, guys. How do you imagine naval battles if they were added? I hope they don't add naval battles. We don't need them. We really don't need them. Yeah, no Steam comments. Just letting you know, I just experienced Quick's foot not updating for a couple of turns. It was stuck even after 5 turns in update. Foot is fine. Check. Maybe you have some negatives. SFO is a balanced ultra. It's on a mod page. The only Total War game with decent naval battles was Empire, in my opinion. The rest were kinda meh. I didn't play most of the Total War because I think that historical games are boring. That's my opinion. Okay, guys, I think we'll be finishing. I hope you enjoyed the stream. There was a lot of us. Thanks everyone for the donations. Oh, and I'm tired as fuck. I need to update some submods and go to bed. Family time tomorrow. We'll be getting back to the submods on Monday. Any questions? I can answer 1-2 more questions. Last message. Thanks for hard work and looking forward to the future work. Take care and make sure to get plenty of sleep. Time to play Khalida. Thanks. Thanks also for all the donations. So yeah, guys. Thanks again. I hope that you liked the stream. What I can say more? When we out.